news. How's Tyrone Barnett looking after the reserves game?
He's looking okay. It was a good run out for him. Obviously he wasn't tested as much as we would have liked, but it was good to have him back, certainly contributing in the game. I thought the reserves done quite well. It was a good training exercise, good performance.
Without having a go at me for giving your team selection away, how fit is he in terms of Saturday? Is it too soon?
It's not too soon. He's not going to be able to play 90 minutes whenever we do bring him back, that's for certain. But you know, he's looking bright, he's heading in the right direction, and we'd love to have him in the squad shortly.
Other injuries, I know Laurie Wilson picked up a knock on Tuesday. How's he looking?
Yeah, he's took a nasty knock on his sort of just below his eye, sort of cheekbone area. It was a stray arm, disappointing elbow. So yeah, he took a nasty one, and yeah, they're seeing now if it's stitches or not, because they weren't sure initially how to treat the first injury.
How's his fitness looking overall? Because he did have quite a tough time last season.
Well, I think Laurie, he had a hamstring attachment, which is a very, very tricky surgery, and you've got to be careful with that, and we know that. But he's an ultimate professional. He's working in the right direction. I think we've got to make him stronger. He knows that. He wants to work with that, and I think that's obviously the nature of the injury, being able to sprint full tilt and to push himself that little bit more. And over time, the confidence will get that. And as I say, it was a poor injury, but he was flying up until that. As you know, a very, very strong Bolton team, and it'd be great the more he progresses to bring him into the squad properly, and I'm sure he's going to contribute quite a lot this season.
Staying in that part of the pitch, Adam Yates' loan at Macclesfield is up. What's the plan?
Yeah, Yates' loan's up. John Askey asked me to look to extend it. We're just looking at things now with Yatesy where we are at the moment, just assessing where and what we should go, which is the right path for Yatesy at the moment, with it have been out for sort of 12 months. So yeah, he's progressing nicely.
When you've been playing regularly for Macclesfield, how big an ask is it to come and compete for a first team place in the actual Football League?
Well, we know that. He's a seasoned player, Adam. You know, he's played for a number of years, as we know, and obviously this is his football club. So he's going in the right direction to get back to a full fitness, which is great to see after such a bad injury.
Cameron Stewart, someone you were looking at certainly on Tuesday. What are you thinking?
Yeah, Cameron. I know Cameron from Leeds. He's not had a club for such a long time. He's had some bad injuries. Ultimately, he's found himself in poor condition really for the quality that he's got. So we're just helping him get some fitness, and that's where we are with Cam. You know, he wants to try and get as fit as he can to get back. He was with Wigan last year in the Championship in their league and training with them. So we're just trying to help Cameron get back to where he should be.
So it's not about having a deal ready imminent?
No, there's no deal at all. We've just discussed it with Cameron about him training with us, coming to get himself fit, and that's where it's at. So I thought you'd lead with that one, Lee, but it's a case of him coming to train. I knew him at Leeds, and you know, you've got to help people out where you can.
One win, I'm sure you will say, could do wonders for confidence. How difficult is it going to be to get that one win away from home?
Well, I think it's a tough league. We know there's in some of the games there's not been much in them, and you come away with a loss. And you know, hopefully the rub of the green will change, where you know we'll come away with the wins. We're working very hard. We know how difficult the games are. Sometimes they're not pretty, and sometimes you think, how did you lose? But the wins are around the corner. We've just got to keep doing the right things.
What are you expecting from Coventry, one of the sides who came down from League One last season?
Yeah, again, I mean, he's managed to keep some players, as Mark. Very, very strong budget, as we probably know, with a club like Coventry. So yeah, they're heading in the right direction, building their squad, and yeah, he's a good manager, Mark, and it'll be a difficult game. Have
you done anything different this week to try and turn things around? Because you have said in your other interviews over the last couple of weeks that you've been quite happy with how they've played. It's just circumstances and certainly decisions have gone against you.
We've just worked on things that we've been working on and trying to improve, tighten it yet again. Do you know, there's certain areas of the pitch that we've gone through on Tuesday and today, and in a team sort of formation today, a little bit more than rather individual sort of, whether it be back four, midfield, strikers. So we split them up regularly. We do different things with them. We went and worked on a pattern as a squad today, a couple of different variations of ways we could go, and it's no different. You keep doing the things you do, and formations and players slightly change. We need to sort of. We probably had 3 or 4 changes every game, which has not been ideal. So you need to limit that to 1 or 2. But we're working very hard, and we should have won the game last week, but that's where it is. You judge on results, and we've got to make sure we get some results.
That said, how tough this next week going to be? Back-to-back away games, difficult opposition on paper certainly.
Tough. They're all tough leagues. You know, it's no different to last year. League One, the tough leagues now, and I think it's there for all to see. There's still some strong teams. I mean, Coventry and Luton, Mansfield. They're blowing us out at League One. So it's you can see there's some strength and depth down at League Two.